we need our faith the most.
Our family and business falling apart, and you want to go on some church retreat?
Are you transporting for Terry and Meech?
You're my lawyer. I'm here to help.
Listen, God, we trust or bust.
Just the ATL ain't nothing free.
I believe in myself, and I believe in us.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love BMF, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today we'll be talking about BMF Season 2, Episode 5. This is the What to Expect video for Episode 5, and it is based off the trailer that they put out. Now the title of the episode is called Moment of Truth, and the description of the episode reads, on the run, broke and in search of a new plug, Meech and Terry discover the Black Mecca of Atlanta, where they connect with old friends and make new allies in an effort to rebuild their business during the drug drought. So those are the key elements of this next upcoming episode. I cannot wait to see this journey to Atlanta. It is about to go down. Now you guys, make sure you check out my last few videos. I dropped the BMF Season 2 episode for a recap. Your boy Lamar, he was not playing around. He turned up. And if you're a fan of Your Honor, check out the Your Honor Season 2 Episode 3 recap as well. Now continue to keep yourself updated on all the latest news, and I will continue to give you guys these videos. But let's go ahead and talk about it. What did we see in this Episode 5 trailer? We know the boys are on their way to Atlanta, and I want to know if they're going to make any more stops before they get to Atlanta. I know Meech was talking about them, going through Toledo, and since they're going to be in Ohio, if I was them, I would go ahead and make a stop in Cleveland and go ahead and check their cousin who was lying to them about, the product being stolen. And I believe he needs to be checked and put in his place. So we're going to see if that's going to be the case in this episode. Now in the trailer, we can hear Lucille talking about, even though she's upset about what's going on with Meech and Terry, she wants the family to continue to have faith, and hopefully things can be all right. But Charles, he's like, screw all that. You know what I'm saying? Our boys are in trouble. Our business, or in Charles' perspective, his business is falling apart. And he ain't really trying to be thinking about no church retreat or whatever. Your boy Charles gonna be on one in this episode. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna piss Lucille off once again. I'm expecting it to be more issues within the family, just based off what we've been seeing and based off the trailer alone. I mean, y'all let me know down below what y'all think is gonna happen. I would not be surprised if Charles has another encounter with Mabel Jones or even Sister Riley. Now, we can expect Detective Brian and, of course, Detective Veronica Jen to put the pressure on Denise, hoping she gonna crack. We heard Detective Brian talking about, you had 3 keys on you, or you transporting for Meech and Terry, like what's going on? We know she will be having a lawyer. I seen that they brought her some food. They thought they was gonna be able to just get her to confess and just tell, but that's not gonna happen in my opinion. Your girl Monique, she's gonna come. We know, or at least we heard, that she's very good at her job, so I'm expecting her to do her job and get Denise up out of this. That lets me know Meech gave that call to Monique, and Monique, hopefully, she ain't sniffing that powder, because we know she had it in that last episode. We need you 100% clean and focused. You got to get your girl Denise up out of there, Monique, so please don't be on that stuff in this episode. Now, in the trailer, we can see your boy Meech getting into a fight with somebody. Is this in Atlanta? I hope it's not in Atlanta. The last thing that Meech and Terry need to be doing is getting into fights in Atlanta. Now, if this is Ohio, if this is their cousin James, then that makes a lot of sense, because like I said, he needs to pay for what he did, lying about product being stolen and then rolling around in a new car and stuff like that. He got to answer to those questions, and hopefully we get to see that while they're on their road trip. But you guys let me know who y'all think it is. I mean, it could be somebody else that we haven't seen yet. We shall see. Now, we see the Welcome to Atlanta sign, and we see the marching band. They're about to show us probably a lot of history in Atlanta around that time. We know Meech and Terry are definitely going to need to get some new product. They're going to have to make some new allies, new connections, and I'm expecting them to get down there and meet up with Earl. Remember, we saw Earl in the very first episode, and he told Meech maybe if he come down to Atlanta, they could have some business. So that's exactly what I think is going to happen, especially after Meech mentioned Earl in the last episode. And then we see Todd Washington, and I was talking about this guy before the season started, and I'm expecting Meech and Terry to make some connections with him and do business. And of course, the pictures that came out before the season, we seen Todd Washington in the same picture with Young Miami's character. So that lets me know those two most likely are going to be a couple. And I want to know if Young Miami is going to be connected to that strip club that your girl Monique is going to be owning, right? So we shall see very soon, hopefully in this next episode. But Meech and Terry definitely got to make sure they make the right moves with this dude, because you don't want to mess up new relationships with business partners. Now we see your girl Monique Goldie. She is here. This is what I've been waiting for. And she told Meech this is the ATL and ain't nothing free. And we can see Meech, she got a strap and he's talking to Goldie. I would not be surprised if Goldie had this boy, you know, go out and do some crazy type of missions just to prove that he's a solid guy or whatever. I mean, you know, this is what they normally do. So I'm pretty sure Meech and Terry are going to do whatever it takes to make that connection and rebuild their business. And of course, I believe we're going to see how Goldie is running her operations. I believe Meech will sit back, him and Terry will sit back and just see like, okay, she got the strip game on lock. And on top of that, she's in the drug game. This girl know exactly what she's doing. Now we can see your boy Terry, and I'm pretty sure they're in that strip club just based on the background. Terry probably want to get a lap dance, but they ain't really got no money to be blowing like that. But I'm expecting them to get down there and to make some money. Now I don't know who this guy is right here. He could be a nobody. He could just be a guy they threw in the trailer. Or he could be somebody that's powerful and got a lot of connections. I mean, the description did state they got to go down there and make some new allies. So is this guy a part of that list? Now, based off the trailer, I'm pretty sure we can expect it to be some gambling at the strip club. I mean, if your girl Goldie is at the top of the line, she gonna have all types of different revenues of income, and gambling at that strip club is gonna probably be one of them. Now at the end of the trailer, we can see Meech and Terry having a conversation. We know Terry is talking about, do you actually believe that, you know, it's in God's will for us? And we can hear Meech talking about, yes, I believe in myself, and of course I believe in us. So y'all know Meech ain't gonna stop. He gonna be down there hustling, and that's where he's gonna be for the most part of the end of this, or the second half of the season, because we know Terry most likely will be going back to Detroit, especially after him and Meech, you know, establish some income down there in Atlanta. And this is why I believe that whole Denise thing is going to get, you know, figured out, and Terry's going to go back up there running business. And of course, we know he going to be killing it. And your boy Meech is going to be down in Atlanta killing it. But we know it's still going to be some problems. I still think your boy Lamar is not done yet. Do not be surprised if other people that's a part of the BMF crew in Detroit end up being taken out, because based off what we saw in the last episode, Lamar definitely does not forget. And if he sees any of them, what y'all think gonna happen? He ain't just gonna sit back and not do anything. Y'all know what time it is. And on top of that, we still got Boom. We still got K9. I mean, those issues in Detroit, they ain't just gonna disappear. They're gonna have to be handled. I just want to know how everything will be handled, especially with your boy B Snitchy. Hopefully we get a little bit more answers about what's going on with B Mickey in this next upcoming episode and what's going to happen. But I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support. Leave those fan predictions down below. We want to go over some of those this week as well. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.